stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't never getting older.
Hey dolls, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a start to finish tutorial on how I get this exact something's in my eye. Hey dolls, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a full out tutorial on how I apply my lace closure units from beginning to end, literally. So I'm going to show you how I style my hair under the wig, how I style my wig from it being air dried to these beautiful bouncy voluminous curls, and then I'm going to show you all how to apply it onto your head. But just a background on this hair, this is hairless hair from AliExpress. If you all want to see my first thoughts on this hair, I will have that video linked in the description box below. So if you want to see how this hair looks straight, just check out that video, and also what I firstly thought about it. And also if you want to see how I made this exact wig from start to finish, I will have that in the description box below also. So like I said, this video will be showing you all how I got these big curls, and I already have 2 videos on my channel already on how I get big curls with a curling iron and flexi rods. So if you want to see that on different texture type hair and also different length hair, just check that out. Of course, it's going to be in the description box below. But this is the 3rd video, but I think this one came out the best. Let me know what you all think. Which flexi rod video was you all's favorite? I think this one came out the best. I don't want to talk too much in the beginning of this video. I want to get straight into it, but don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it and found it helpful, and also comment and subscribe. So once again, thank you all so much for everything. If you want to see how I achieved this look, just keep on watching, and let's get straight into the video. Hey dolls, okay, so I'm starting off with freshly washed and conditioned hair, and I'm just patting away the rest of that dampness with an oversized t-shirt. And now I'm applying my wig, and you're going to see that this hair is all over the place. You do not want to go out looking like this. So we're going to get this laid, and I'm just putting this part into my hair, and I'm going to make this into a side part style, but I'm just parting it straight down the middle. And this hair is air dried, by the way, just to put that out there. So the key to having a laid lace closure unit is to flatten out the hair. So what I'm doing right here is showing you all, I'm using this very big hot tool, and I'm just pressing it against the lace to make sure that all of those flyaways are going to be super flat and not noticeable. So that is a major key, and I'm just adding this little part. This is optional. This is what I like to do just to make it look a little bit more realistic when I make it into a side part style. So yeah, you'll see how that turns out in the end. But yeah, you're gonna see me keep going back and just making sure that I'm getting that lace closure flat with this hot tool, and it does wonders. Okay, so this is when your rat tail comb comes in super clutch, because now you can get your part perfect and precise. So I'm just going to use some Gorilla Snot gel. I got this from my local beauty supply store, and I'm going to start gelling my edges downwards. So this is also a way to make your hair blend in with your lace closure unit if you do kind of want to have some leave out and not have the closure all the way like to your forehead, if you know what I mean. So, and as you can see, I'm pulling more and more hair out. Eventually I'm going to take the wig off and just part the hair straight back. But back to gelling your edges down. What am I doing? Back to gelling my edges down. Like I said, you want to go downwards, because if you start gelling your hair going straight back, it's going to look weird when you put your unit on, because by your hair going in a downwards direction, it's just not going to look natural. So you want to gel down your hair in the way that your wig is going to lay on your head, and it's just going to look like it's all going in one direction, if you know what I mean. You're going to see what I mean in the end, but that's how I can explain it right now. But like I said, I just removed the wig, and now that I have kind of a guide on where I want my part to be with my natural hair, I'm going to use that guide that I parted when my wig was on and just part my hair straight back. So once I have that parted straight back, I'm gonna go in and gel the rest of my hair down. And I really don't feel the need to gel the back of my head down. I mean, to each its own. If you want to do that, then go for it. But just for time's sake, I was just like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna lay down. But once you're done with that, you're gonna use a cotton scarf to wrap around your hair. If you want to use silk, go and use silk. I never use silk. This works for me, so that's what I want to do. And while that is going to set and all of that stuff, I'm gonna go in and style my lace closure unit. So once again, this is the Peerless hair from AliExpress. This is their straight hair, and this is air dried. So previous to making this video, I actually did wash this unit and bone straight it just to see if it's gonna go back into that bone silky straight texture, and it actually did. And after that, I did go in with this curling iron and put some curls in it, and the curls did hold beautifully. But I figured since hair kind of holds a better curl when the hair has a little more texture to it, I decided to wash this hair again, let it air dry, and then go in straight from it being air dried and curling it. And I figured the curls will come out so much more bouncy and voluminous. So that's what I'm showing you all what I'm doing right now, and I will kind of have a picture of how the hair looked when it was curled, when the hair was straight. But the hair does get back bone straight, don't worry. And as you can see, I don't really know how to describe how to curl this hair, but you can see what I'm going to do over and over in these clips. And I'll also have 2 videos linked in the description box below if you want a more detailed visual and also a more detailed tutorial on how to curl your hair with a curling iron. So make sure you check those out if this one isn't as detailed for you, but it's just going to be me showing you how I curl this entire wig, so just keep watching. And another tip, just to make sure that your curls are setting super bouncy and they're gonna come out very full, when you first start curling your hair, like the first time you curl your hair, you just want to make sure that you are putting as many flexi rods in your hair as possible. So I am using medium-sized flexi rods, and I'm doing multiple curls so that when I take these down, they're going to be super big and fluffy. But the next day when you do reset your hair with the flexi rods, one thing is that you will not have to recurl your hair because your hair will already have that kind of wavy curly texture, and you won't have to use as many flexi rods the second time if you use a lot the first time. That's something that I learned, and it just saves a lot of time. So just be sure to use medium-sized flexi rods, not the big huge ones, and your curls will still fall and look like the big curls that you may want. But this is just something that I learned, and it works perfectly for me. So you can just go ahead and try it and see if it works for you. But it is a very good tip to keep in mind when you are flexi rodding your hair. And don't mind these big spacious areas you see in the wig. I had to take some of these tracks out because y'all, Peerless hair is thick to say it's some straight hair. So I just removed just a couple of tracks from the wig just to make it look just a little bit more natural, because the hair was huge, like very huge. So I just removed some tracks. But if you want your hair big, just leave those places right there, and don't worry about the spaces. You were not able to see them when I applied it to my head, so that was not a problem. So now that you all have a general idea of how I flexi wrap my hair, this is the next day and look how perfectly my hair was molded by this Gorilla Knot. I absolutely love this stuff, and the best thing is that it lasts about 3 days until you have to reapply it to your head. So yeah, it lasts about 3 days until it starts like kind of flaking up. So I mean, it's a really good investment and it does the job. So now I'm removing all of these flexi rods. The 2 little red flexi rods you see is the 2 ones that I had to reapply because the metal that holds the flexi rod together was coming to loose into the curl, so I had to reapply 2 new ones. And look at this part, it just looks super flat and seamless. I absolutely love this method. And as you can see how well my part is going to blend in with my natural part, and I think it looks pretty good. I didn't add any foundation or any concealer or anything to help blend out this unit. So I mean, if you are a darker complexion and you want the scalp to look more like your complexion, you can use this clothing dye. I will have it listed in this video. I'm not sure of the name, but you can use that dye and let the closure kind of soak in it for a couple of minutes just so it can get a darker tint. But I think that this matches my skin tone pretty well, so I didn't add anything to this closure. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is comb all of these curls out. Don't worry, it's not going to make the hair straight or mess up the curls or anything. It's just going to make these curls more fluffy and big and less defined, because I personally will not walk out the door with those flexi rod curls when I freshly take those flexi rods out. And I'm using my Ace BB brush from Amazon.com. I will have a link to this brush in the description box below, but I absolutely love this detangling brush. It's super affordable, and compared to a wide tooth comb, it doesn't leave my hair tangly or with snags in it, and also it goes through the hair like butter. So when I comb this through my flexi rods, it's not making my hair tangly. It literally slides straight through the hair, and it makes my hair super fluffy and curly, which I love so much about this brush. And basically the rest of this video is just me brushing out my hair and just kind of finger curling it to my desired style. Okay, so in this clip right here is me applying the exact same style unit, but the only difference I did in these clips right here is I didn't apply the lace closure unit further back onto my natural hair like I did in the previous clips. So as you can see, the lace closure unit is further up to my forehead, and I'm not sure why I did it different the second time, but I actually like how it came out in the previous clips rather than right here. But I know everyone has their different opinions, so I am curious to know which one you all like better. So in the comment section below, I want you all to comment Team Glossy or Team Brown. Team Glossy, of course, is for the previous clips, and Team Brown is, of course, this clip because I have on brown lipstick. So yeah, I'm just curious to know. So comment Team Glossy or Team Brown in the comment section below so I can see what you all personally think. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you found it beyond helpful and you can slay and style and lay your next lace closure unit or your current one. But I really hope that it helped you, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe if you aren't already, and also turn on your notifications so you get a notification every time I upload a video. But thanks again you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Roommate back in Boulder, we ain't ever getting older.